Hey guys, how you doing this evening? I thought we would get on here and just kind of chit-chat for a few minutes about some current events, sort of. So, y'all know I got a new pair of glasses. Ever since I got them, I've had trouble with them. The nose piece, I just can't see right out of them. Just put it that way. And these were not the frames I actually picked out. And I let it go at first and everything. However, these have a black rim around it, like a frame around here. And the ones I picked did not. And we went to America's Best. We had our eyes checked. And we've done that because we did that in Florida. And that's where we used to go get our glasses from. And they give you 2 pairs of glasses for one price, along with your exam. And I really like the place in Florida. So for the last 5 years or so, I've been using them. And then we moved down here, and it was time for me to go get some more glasses or have my eyes checked, and Bert too. So we went to America's Best, and we, of course, use our Medicare for our exam. And then you're supposed to get 2 pairs of glasses. That's their advertisement on TV, am I right? Okay. And every other place I went, that's what we did. Well, make a long story short, we made an appointment. We drove like an hour and a half or hour or something like that to the America's Best, and we had our eyes checked, and the doctor was very nice. And before the doctor called us, while we were waiting, the lady told us to pick a frame for our glasses. And in case we needed glasses, that we could look at the frames, and she showed us the ones that Medicare would pay for, or our Medicare insurance would pay for. Then I picked the 2 pairs, the 2 frames out because, like I said, in Florida, and they still got the ad running here in Texas, 2 pairs of glasses, right? Okay, well, when I picked them, and I went to the bag, got my eye test done, blah, blah, blah. My eyes didn't change that much, she said. And then we were ushered into the place where you go have your glasses fitted so they could send them off to put the lens in. So, anywho, the lady there who was doing it took one of us at a time, of course, and she told me that, she said, okay, you only get 1 pair of glasses. I said, why? She said, that's just the way they have it set up, is you get 1 pair of glasses. I said, well, y'all advertise 2 pairs of glasses, and it shouldn't make a difference just because I'm on a Medicare plan. And she said, well, that's the way they do it. Now you can only get 1 pair of glasses. I thought that was plain bullshit, but, what are you going to do about it? I was just so angry about it, and I just said, that's okay, don't worry about it. I put one of the frames back, and of course she told Bart the same thing, and we ended up paying a copay, like, for our glasses, even though we only got 1 pair. And, I don't know. I'm very confused about that, because to me, it should not matter whether you are on Medicare or not. If you as a company are advertising that you give 2 pairs of glasses when you get your eyes checked, okay? And the Medicare we have pays for that eye exam, so there should be no reason why we didn't get 2 pairs. So, this is my first thing I'm going to have you guys deal with, and let me know what you think about it in the comments, because that stinks. I mean, there's been times that, like Walgreens in Georgia, they would have these specials going, and I'm trying to think of an example, and of course right offhand I can't, but you could go to Walgreens, and if you get this certain prescription or something, you're supposed to get, I don't know, a coupon for something else, or I don't remember what it was. But if you were on Medicare, I was told by the pharmacist there that you don't qualify for it. Now, I just don't get that, because that's false advertising. Same with America's Best. That's false advertising too. They don't say a word on that commercial on TV that, oh, by the way, if you're on Medicare or Medicaid, you cannot get 2 pairs of glasses. You can only get 1. But when I got my glasses, I was just happy that I got a pair of glasses. A new pair of glasses, you know. And then when I started having trouble seeing out of them, I was really frustrated, because they did do that with only the 1 pair. Because I don't see why they didn't do that anywhere else, that I got them from the same place. So something is not kosher. It just seems really unfair to me that if I'm buying my prescription, or I'm buying or I'm frequenting your place to get my glasses, and that is your policy that you're advertising on TV, okay? That should be for everybody, not just for private insurance or people who pay cash, or, you know. I know there's some things like, for example, with gas. You pay cash, you get cheaper gas or something like that. And I got that because the credit cards do charge a fee, you know. But, yeah, so I want to know what you guys think about that situation. And depending on where you live, does your state, does the company America's Best, if you've been there, do they give you 2 pairs of glasses or 1 when you're on Medicare? I'm just curious. So that's one thing. Then I heard something else that I was going to touch base with you guys. As you know, or you should know from probably watching my other channels, that they diagnosed Bert with vascular dementia. So I've been, you know, keeping up with a lot of the YouTube channels that, you know, basically their husbands or wives have had it, you know, or they're in the middle of it now, and they're, you know, they tell you how to deal with certain things or whatever. And they're really interesting channels, and a lot of them have helped me out a lot. But one of them, the man had put his wife in a nursing home after a long, long time, because he could not handle, you know, getting her in and out of the tub and stuff like that. But he was there every single day to see her. He still is, and he's an awesome guy. And, but, you know, he put her in a nursing home because it's hard to take care of, you know, somebody who cannot function on their own, you know, and giving them bats when you're that age too, you know. So anyway, make a long story short, I was reading on the internet that, let me make sure I got this right now, the nursing homes are thinking about sedating patients because they don't have enough help to deal with them. I think that that is a terrible idea. I understand they don't have that, but something's going to have to be done in this country about workers and about doctors. I mean, we are slowly going down on the count of doctors. We really are. And there's more patients now than ever. And so I don't know what's going on with that. Whoa. Everybody's flying around here with sirens. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. I got distracted. Anyway, I just wanted to let people know that because, and what do you guys think about it? Leave me comments. Let me know what you think about what I'm telling you, because the glasses thing and the thing with the nursing homes, I mean, I worked in a lot of nursing homes when I was really young. I was doing nurse's aide work before they had where you had to be a certified nurse's aide or whatever, because when I first had my first son, I was 16, you know, and I had been working since I was 13 anyway. Yes, I was still in school, but I was working too. So, and I can tell you, it's rough in nursing homes. I mean, I don't know. It's not my preference to be in one or to put anybody in one, honestly. There's some people there that work there that are just as attentive as you can imagine. And they try their best and everything, but they're always short of help. Always, always. And if it's getting that bad that they're considering sedating patients, I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. In my opinion, it sucks. I'm sorry, it sucks. That's just, we wouldn't be able to do that at home. I guess, you know, if something was going on with somebody at home, sure, we have to give them their medication, but if we're going to sedate them because we don't want to deal with them, or we don't have time to deal with them, or have too many things to do, we wouldn't legally be able to do that, so why should they be able to do that? And, you know, when I heard that, I thought, no, I must be hearing something wrong. But then that evening, I read it online, you know, so I was like, nah, that's not a good idea at all. And I know I'm not the one over there, you know, dealing with what's going on or anything, but that's their job, you know. I don't know. It's so hard, and it is hard with people, especially people who get older and can't do for themselves. But I don't think the answer is sedating our patients in nursing homes. So y'all let me know what you think about everything I said this evening. And I'm going to try to keep you updated on a lot of different things that I hear about Social Security and, you know, current events. I don't do politics on my channels. However, I will do current events. So stick around for some top-of-the-line stories, boy. Let me tell you, because I sure hear them, and there's some that I can't believe, like the two I just talked to you about. So if you like my videos, give me a thumbs up. This is what this channel is going to be about, is information, you know, trying to get people information, give people information. I have Dear RV Butterfly channel. That's where people, you know, I'm trying to make that just a comment channel where I'll go in there and read y'all's comments and answer them and read them online and stuff like that. So I decided to do this channel to help people get more information who are over 50 and keep them up to date on a lot of things that's important to seniors. So make sure you share me out. Make sure everybody knows this is what I'm going to be doing here. and I will talk to you on the next one.